World Takes Podcast, episode 68. It's your boy, Teak Moolah.
It's Big Baby 1-2 of the World Takes Podcast.
This is the World Takes Podcast, episode 68. Make some noise. Hey, yo. Episode 68, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Let's get right into it. It's Thursday. The NBA Finals start tonight.
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors, the Boston Celtics. I got my money on the Warriors. I just want to be clear. I want to put that out there early. I got my money on the Warriors. B, I want to get your final prediction.
I'm putting my money on the Warriors. It's whoever.
Warriors in how many games?
I say 5.
You got the Warriors in 5. I got the Warriors in 4, y'all. We'll see what happens. That's later on tonight. Make sure y'all tune in. Steph Curry probably will get his first Finals MVP. I'm marking it here, even though he's been the greatest. But he's gonna get his first Finals MVP this year. Trust and believe.
Yeah.
LeBron.
What if Wiggins get it?
If Wiggins get it, I think that's cap. I'll take you back to 2016 when Iguodala got it. That's cap. There's no way you're the most valuable player on this court.
Yeah.
What Steph Curry did to the game, and we don't usually start off with sports, but we're going to start here. It's a slow week. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I got something else I wanted to get to right after this. But
okay.
Anyway, 2016.
Yeah.
Iguodala gets the Finals MVP.
Ugg Murder in the building.
Big shout out Ugg Murder. Hey yo, it's 2016. Iguodala gets the Finals MVP.
Yeah.
And you gotta really ask yourself, who was the most valuable player on the court in that series? Who commanded the double team? Who put defenses in a frenzy? Who had his teammates wide open so they can do what they do? Y'all talking about Iguodala guarded LeBron, he guarded him good. The nigga averaged 33 for the series. What is we talking about?
Yeah.
Finals MVP.
Yeah, what Iguodala average?
I think like 14 or something like that.
About
14, 12. You heard? Yeah. It was a humble and a modest 12, but it was a good 12.
Yeah, like I work hard for that.
I was.
He worked hard.
Hey yo.
Work hard, man.
Speaking of finals and Warriors, Cleveland, LeBron James, the first active player to reach billionaire status.
Yeah, man. Give a round of applause for that.
Make some noise.
We watched that boy grow up. We grew up with us, man. You like our brother. You know what I mean? For a lot of us, we come out the same school year or with very close range. We watch you come from a high school phenomenon to a multi-champion,
yes,
to a global icon. Come on, man. That's bro right there.
I remember watching Bron down at the arena on South Broad Street. Trenton makes World Takes. Y'all already know South Broad Street. Y'all know the arena. It was St. Mary's Cathedral versus Oak Hill Academy. It was LeBron versus Carmelo. We bought tickets. We went down there watching these niggas. These niggas in high school. You heard me?
Yeah.
Melo put up 35. Bron put up 33. Look it up.
That's
Bron
crazy.
and them won the game, though. Bron and them won the game. Anyway, to watch this man be a billionaire now, it just lets me know that right now it's at an all-time high that you really can do whatever it is you want to do in this life, in this world.
Yeah.
Bron already hit it. They talking about Curry about to hit it next year. Rihanna, give me some billionaires. Yay,
Jay.
Hove, give me some Drake. Come on, man.
Drake hit the Billy too?
They don't report Drake's, but you'll be a fool to think Drake.
Yeah.
You'll be a fool to think Drake don't. Like, they always, that's like the running joke for Drake, because they always report Drake around like 70 million a year, right?
Yeah.
So this past year, they reported him around that. He retweeted it with the crying laughing emoji, right?
Yeah.
The next day, he bought the LA crib for 70 million.
That's crazy.
Y'all said I only made 70 this year. You heard? He said never believe the Forbes. He said that in one of his
Hey yo, you want to just put all the paperwork out there on the paper on the table and tell us exactly what it is.
Nah, you never show me your whole hand. You never showing me your whole hand. Word is like.
You gotta ignore that, cause you know what I mean. You know, out here when you like say you in the inner city, as quick call it the urban community. You feel me? You in the hood or whatever. Motherfucker got $100. They think it's $1,000. You know what I mean? They treating. They ain't running around spreading these rumors and shit like that. So you gotta kind of ignore that shit. Don't go there and try to prove. Don't try to prove it, yo. Like, it never really ends well for you when you out here trying to prove that your worth is higher than what motherfuckers saying. I say you be the opposite of that. You feel me?
I think that's good advice for somebody that might be in the inner city. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's great advice for them to follow. But once you hit it, and once you really did it, it's like, come on, man. It's like, at this point, don't even be speaking on my pockets. Don't put me on the list talking about what you think I made. Word is life, and I'm gonna remind you of that.
Word up, because imagine like Jeff Bezos come out like these niggas think I worth $1 trillion. Ha ha. Yeah. Yo, grow the fuck up, Drake. Grow up, Drake. Hey, word up.
Shout out to Drake, man. Listen. Right now, two of my favorite weight classes in boxing. Mm-hmm. You got welterweight and you got lightweight. Yeah. Last week you had Tank Davis, Rolly Romero. Yeah. Did you see the fight?
I seen it.
How did you feel?
I mean, yeah, it was kind of, the shit was coming kind of ass, honestly, until he knocked him out. It was an ass fight. I ain't gonna spice it up. I seen it. I was like, you thinking something gonna happen? Wasn't nothing really crazy happen. Then he just knocked him out. Boom. He ran into it, put him to sleep. The boy was concussed for like an hour afterwards, trying to get his shit together.
That nigga was asleep. You heard me?
He was walking in his sleep.
The thing I took away is like all leading up to the fight, all this guy Rolly Romero did was talk. All he did was run his mouth. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, after seeing the outcome, after seeing him get put to sleep like that, it just told me like running your mouth is not the best option. I hope a lot of y'all took that message away too, because that's the message y'all need. Running your mouth is not the best option in life. Okay. That's one of your worst options you can do, because there's going to come a time where you have to prove it. You have to back it up. Yeah, that's true. And you got to be ready for that. And Rolly wasn't ready for that. That was my takeaway from that.
You better go on and throw the lamb in 6 with that mouth. You feel me? Know how to talk your way out of that shit real smooth.
Hey, yo, big shout out to Killer Cam. Threw the lamb in 6, drove to the ER. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Cam just got a new, not to switch subjects, I want to get back to that, but not to switch subjects. Cam got a new show that's about to come out. It's like about home improvement.
Oh, word?
Word is life. I just read about that. That's gonna be dope.
Like with the home improvement show?
No, like where it's really I think he going to Stars Homes, because I seen the first couple guests at Stars.
And he fixing stuff?
And they fixing it up.
Okay.
You feel me? I believe. Don't quote me on that, yo, but Cam is making major moves right now. Remember where y'all heard it first. Cameron Giles.
World 6, you heard it first. You heard me?
But anyway, let's get back to the boxing, because this weekend you got Devin Haney versus George Kambosos for all the belts. The lightweight division is on fire. We just seen Tank put that nigga to sleep last week.
Yeah.
Now you got Rolly Romero. No, now you got George Kambosos versus Devin Haney in Australia in Kambosos' backyard.
Yeah.
Devin Haney, trainer, which is his dad, had a charge back in the day. He can't even get in the country. None of his team can get in the country.
Yeah.
Devin Haney over there by himself, y'all. Ready to fight for all the belts this Saturday. I want to get your early prediction, B.
I know Kambosos was telling his life story, how he came, you know?
Come on, yo.
Big cap.
That's cap, y'all.
Hey.
That's cap. I ain't interested in these niggas' story, yo.
Hey.
Word is life. I'm going to be honest with you. Kambosos, I see what you doing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to get them judges on your side, man. And I don't like stuff like that. I see that from a mile away, my boy. You know what kind of sauce Devin Haney coming over there with.
Hey, listen, you heard it first, World Takes Podcast. Listen, y'all want to put y'all bets in, y'all hear it first from us.
Word is life.
Put that bread up on Devin Haney, you know what I mean? That's the 6.
If you smart, you gonna have that money on Devin Haney this Saturday.
That's the 6.
You gonna get nasty.
There's
for
too
that
many
nigga.
knockouts going on. There's too many knockouts going on. And Devin Haney, like he got some shit to prove.
While we on sports, man, while we here on sports, free Brittany Griner. Freedom YSL, boy.
Yeah.
What is they talking
Free
about?
Bean.
Free man. Hey, yo. Free all the homies, man. What is they talking about out there?
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug had court today. His lawyer got up there. This was a bail hearing. His lawyer got up there. He said, listen, we'll do 24/7 monitoring, 7 days a week. We'll pay for 24 cops to constantly monitor, which would cost $1 million a year for Thug, all throughout the court case.
Yeah.
They denied his bond. Hey, yo, I want to tell you something, man. When they start pulling maneuvers like using your song lyrics, if you notice, it's only in rap music. Like, if you go to other genres, you go to rock and roll, you go to, you know, heavy metal, these people, country, these people can talk about, you know, killing someone and doing bad things. I'm not saying that's right, but I'm just saying they're allowed to do it and never be brought into a court of law where we're using these lyrics against them. You know, and it's just like, it's kind of a travesty. I don't know what Young Thug and them did. I don't know if they responsible for any of that stuff they saying, but I do know the one point I would like to make is that using lyrics in a court of law, that's like using scenes from a movie.
Yeah.
It's fiction. It's music.
Yeah.
It's music. It's a movie.
They ain't use his movie scenes in that court case with whatchamacallit,
Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, yo, I ain't see not one movie scene come up.
In that court case.
Johnny Depp got them movies where he was acting crazy. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is one of my favorite Johnny Depp movies, y'all.
Yeah.
He was doing drugs the whole movie.
Yeah. Good thing they ain't use blow against him neither though.
Blow another.
Blow would have ended it.
They would have fried you.
Rico.
Imagine they would have used
Rico would have came and swooped.
talking Rico's off of Fantasy. That Blow movie, this nigga was a drug kingpin for years.
Word up.
Y'all had him dead to rights. Why y'all didn't use that?
Maybe because of his skin color.
Meanwhile, Gunna on the rap verse talking about we got 100 round choppers. And y'all talking about, oh, this nigga is a gang leader.
Yeah. First of all, we need to worry about the people who making all those choppers with the 100 rounds. Like, come on, what are you making them shits for?
Hey yo, I'm gonna make some noise.
What's your goal? Y'all out here, they have became the biggest industry. I mean, past the Catholic Church. You hear me?
In the last 2
Come on, past the bootleg game. We talking these gun making businesses. That's the biggest industry at this point.
in the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No, in the last 2 weeks. That's 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
We've had approximately, and don't get me wrong on them, don't quote me on the number, but in the last 14 days, we might have had 6, 7, maybe 8, 9 mass shootings. You had the Buffalo shooter gas station.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, grocery store.
Yeah.
You had the one that shot up the school.
The church and
You had the church. Today, earlier today in Wisconsin, somebody shot up a funeral. And it's just like, whoa. The number is 42 senators, y'all.
Yeah.
It's 100 and something members of Congress. Don't quote me on the number. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
All of these people make 100,000 minimum per year.
Mm-hmm.
They keep giving themselves raises, but they won't take them guns off the streets. You heard? And I know for everybody out there, if you watching this, if you hearing this, I know for y'all, it's just like for me. Them deaths and casualties getting closer and closer.
Yeah, man.
It's happening closer and closer, and they won't get them guns off the streets. They let that boy go into school. You heard? They let that boy go into school, and then they wouldn't let parents go in, but they went in there and they got their own kids out first. Think about that. These is the. I'm gonna take it back 2-3 years ago when y'all was screaming Blue Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
This who y'all was screaming about. These are y'all heroes. The niggas that let one man with a gun go in there and kill all them babies. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on, man. This is the America we living in. You had 17, 18 officers. I don't know what the initial number was before he went into school and they confronted him and he was able to get past them and get into school. Come on, man. And then they got the laws. They talking about officers are not obligated to run into a dangerous situation or something like that. Why did y'all sign up to be officers?
Okay, that's a good question.
If you wasn't ready to be the hero that's gonna go in there and stop them babies from getting killed, and it's gonna get everybody else baby out, not just your own baby, why did you sign up to be an officer? That's what I want to know. And I'm not, hear me out, I'm just only talking to the Blue Lives Matter people, to the cops is my hero people. I'm not saying every cop is a bad cop. Because it might be a handful of good ones mixed in. I don't know. So don't quote me on that either. I don't know. But what I'm asking y'all is, how do y'all feel now? Your heroes wasn't too brave. They wasn't too heroic this time. What's going on? And why don't y'all want to get the guns off the streets? I'm gonna let you respond to that. I know I might have got a little long-winded, but
that's okay though.
I'm sick of these niggas. You hear me?
Man, yeah.
We gonna bring this drop back. I'm sick of these niggas.
Nah, for real though, man. I mean, I feel like most of these cops, at the end of the day, they really just being cops to get money. You know what I mean? And if you was able to lose being in trouble like through your life, it's like it's lucrative way of.
It's an easy way to get to 6 figures.
Maybe 6 figures. Yeah, it's an easier way that requires less. Like you don't need a higher level class of education.
High school diploma.
Yeah,
GED.
and then you can get like
You do your
In the
job.
sense of
for
power,
3
though,
years.
the sense of power and stuff like that. It's so many reasons people get become police officers, and a lot of them may be the wrong reasons in my eyes. But nevertheless, man, I don't expect too much. I respect I not respect, expect the police to be more oppressive against civilization, like people who live in a society, taxpayers. I think that's their job more, like to enforce fear and just the flex on people who are out here paying taxes and shit for the most
To
part.
be bullies.
Yeah, basically bullies for the government. You know what I mean? And keep if you ever notice, like you turn on the news, it's just like bad news, bad news, bad news. Be careful, be scared, be nervous. This new disease, this new everything is just to induce fear. And when you look at cops and shit like that, they ride around and they like the way they have built their cars, the way their uniforms is, and it's a psychological investment. Like they invest in that part to where people supposed to be intimidated and scared by them. So that's what it's supposed to do, man. They ain't out here really protecting nobody, man.
I'm gonna say one thing right now. It might be time to defund the police. Listen, hear me out. They don't need military grade weapons and vehicles just so they can come out here and kill innocent black people.
I agree.
That's how I feel. It's just like, whoa, if all y'all want to do is come out here and kill innocent black people, we don't gotta be giving y'all $1 billion budget for that. Your budget can be something light for that.
Yeah.
We can give y'all 200 grand a year for that, and the rest of that money we saving, we maybe can do something for the community or for the homeless, address another issue out here. Let's think about it.
Yeah.
Let's think about it. Let's be intelligent about this. You put your mind with my mind. If all we going to do as a police force, if we ain't saving no babies when the shooter comes to shoot up the school and we catch him outside before he enters, and we ain't saving no lives, we ain't coming to play hero. If when you joined the force, you wasn't thinking about playing hero, because it's just like, I don't know why you joined the force unless you want to save lives. Why else be a cop? Unless maybe, you never was the cool guy. And now you want to flex on people. You never was the one who had the power, and now you want the power. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it. World Takes Podcast, episode 68. You already know. Make some noise, man. Make some noise, man.
Yeah. Let's get him on down, man. We got
What you got for him?
bless in the building.
Big shout out, Bless. Who else in here? Big shout out, Myth Bean. I see you.
Yeah. We'll get into some more sports. Let's get into all the
Hey.
sports.
Frank Gore is retiring after 16 seasons. Shocking.
Yeah.
That nigga's, he's a legend. Kind of feel like he been playing all my life.
He got one more game to play. He got one more game.
How you feel? That's your boy, right?
Listen, man, I'm a 49ers fan. He came, he did what he did. I really appreciate it. If they want to retire as a 40, if that's what he want to retire as a 49, man, I mean, he should. I think most people want to retire as a 49. You feel me? Most people want to have their jersey retired. With their number, their name on the back, and that 49ers on the front. I think most people with a brain, most athletes with a skill, that's probably what they want to do. That's their dream, but it's not for everybody.
I don't know.
So like, if he want to do that and they get on the opportunity, take advantage of that.
49ers ain't been good in a long time.
Hey,
49ers ain't
that's a
been good.
legendary franchise right there.
In a last time they was good? About 25 years ago. It was in the 90s, so we 22 years.
Them boys been good a whole bunch of years between that.
29 years.
A lot of chips, a lot of NFC championships, a lot of them boys been good consistently almost at this point. It's even that little slump they went through, like that's even like kind of hindsight. They always relevant. Let's be real, they always some sort of relevant for years now.
Brady is back this year, and you know it's looking like another Super Bowl run. I don't know. Tampa Bay might be people's choice right now. People might lean on New England. I don't know. Who am I, man? You know what I mean? It's only Big Mo. Hey yo, it's only Big Mo. People might lean on Tom Brady a little bit more than that, than they do the San Francisco 49ers, who may not even been relevant in their lifetime. Like if he was born in the last 25, 26
I know Tom
years.
Brady's favorite team is the 49ers. Let's be clear, coach. Try to fight for that. Make him around since that boy been a kid. You hear me? So like I said, most people probably want to be a 49ers fan at least. I mean, they want to go out like a Niner. I get it.
Right now, I think I'm gonna give my top 5 sports teams of all time.
Go ahead, do it.
This is the finals episode. This is the Warriors and 4 episode. And right now, I'm gonna give my top 5 championship teams of all time.
Okay.
Number 5.
Big baby in the building too.
What year was that the Lakers won with Magic Johnson? 80, was that 89? Was that 80?
I think it was 89, bro. The
Give-
90s went up. No, 90, right? 91 Jordan won, right?
Give me that Lakers team with Magic and Kareem and all them. Number 5.
Hey.
Hey yo. Number 4. Give me the Heat teams with D Wade and Chris LeBron. Number 3. Give me the Lakers teams with Kobe by himself, no Shaq. Number 2, the Jordan era. And number 1, the greatest championship team of all time. 6 championships in the last 8 years. On a quest to win another one, starting tonight. Finals MVP, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Draymond Green, Iggy Dalla, the Golden State Warriors. Hey yo, make some noise for the best championship teams of all time. That was strictly NBA. I was supposed to give all sports, my bad, y'all. Next
all
time,
right, man. Yeah, next time. We can bring another one back next week.
time. Yeah, word is life.
Hey yo, submit your top 5 NBA sport teams of all time.
Give us your top 5 NBA championship teams.
Mm-hmm.
It's theworldtakespodcast.com at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Send us your emails in. Give us your top 5 championship teams of all time.
Send us a DM. Participate in the poll on Spotify.
Make sure y'all follow us everywhere. If you got the iPhone, follow us on Apple Music. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's the World Takes Podcast. It's everywhere. If you Android, you don't got the podcast app, but you do have Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Follow us everywhere. It's the World Takes Podcast. It's your boy Teak Moolah.
On to the World Takes Podcast.
Episode 68. We out.